anyways, y'all, that is basically all these kids that she have and not keeping her kids up or coming to the YouTube streets to continue to look for handouts. You understand? I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it bothers me, y'all, when kids are brought into this world and they are so innocent, okay? They are so innocent. They're not asked to be brought here. They're not asked to go through the different life and struggles that we have to go through life. And that's where we are not selfish as mothers and fathers. And what we do in those situations is we try to lighten the load. We try to lighten the struggle. We try to make the struggle just a little bit better and not sit back and all we want to do is absolutely do nothing but rely on everyone else. Then that says you can get on here and you can display and you can say 1,000 times that I love my kids. I'm a good mother. I'm a nice mother. I'm a this and I'm a that. But you're missing out on the whole picture here. You understand? I don't want to hear the words that you speak. What I want to see is actions. You understand? Not only actions of you just feeding your kids. Okay, feed your kids, but also go out there and go get it for them. You understand? Because the harder that you go get it for them, the less that you have to get on here and try to look for everybody else to cash after you for situations that you should have under control or that you should try to find a way to get it done. You understand? Because I got all these beautiful babies, and at the end of the day, they need me. They need me to go harder than what I'm doing. You understand? Not picking up the camera and always recording, but going out there and making a way somehow with another income. I'm just saying, there's no way people have to cash up so you can buy juice and different things like that. And that's why I say we all struggle, but it depends on how settled and how comfortable we are within that struggle. You understand? And that is how long we struggle. That is how hard we struggle. That is how deep and further we go within that struggle. You understand? And then that's where I say, if you know that you are struggling and you know that it's hard and you know that the other half is not doing as much as he should or supposed, and that's where I say, at some point, you have to use your mind. At some point, you have to use common sense and say, I'm not able to take care of no more kids. When I have to start relying on everybody else, you're not able to take care or have any more kids. I'm just saying. And that's how kids fall into the system. That's how you fall into the system yourself and continue to rely on the system, because then you get lazy within and don't want to go out and do it. And then we start looking over our shoulder and looking to the side for a quick way. And the quickest way that you can get it is grabbing or going into or trying to dive into somebody else's pockets that might be going through themselves. And that's where I say it's 2023. A lot of us are going through. A lot of us are struggling. A lot of us is not in an over struggle, but we are all struggling in some type of way. It got to be our mental. It could be our emotions, the physical, or maybe out here trying to work and provide. You understand? Prices is high. I'm just saying, we're still not in that time frame where you should be having 10, 11, 12, 13 kids and then come on the social media, okay, to not only display the stories and the backgrounds of the things that I went through to receive the sympathy. Not only that, you understand, or allow people to feel some type of way for me, maybe they will give. And then that's where I say, you know what you went through and what pressure you have on your mental and emotions. That's where we say your soul needs surgery, and the YouTube streets can't bring it, because nobody is on here being a therapist worrying about your well-being just like that. And you should understand that. I'm just saying, in real reality, truth is, and that's just what the truth was of what I just said. What it do? What it do? La la gang. What it do, yo? What it do? What it do, la la gang? I hope everybody out there is doing good and great. I am doing good and great. As y'all can see, I've been gone for a while, okay? Not really gone. Over on Hershey Me. Many of y'all already know, if you can't find me here, you can find me over there. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, no explanation of why I've been gone or what's what. I don't have to give none of that. All I can say is, I've been said, I'm about tired of JJ, Olivia, Strong Mommy. I'm tired of talking about them. Y'all, I ain't got nothing else to say. At the end of the day, let me just say this. If you allow any God to step in your household and take full control. If you allow any God to come in your household and have you shaking in your boots and scared because he's laying his hands on you all the time, I mean, hey, that's you. At some point, you have to find your worth. At some point, you have to find your next direction or destination of where you need to land with your foundation, which is your kids. You understand? Sometimes we get all tied up in feeling that we have to have a man. It doesn't matter what he do or how he treat me or my kids. I'm very accepting. At some point, you got to grow up and get it. I mean, you can't continue to come on here and talk until your face turn blue. And then for as Olivia, y'all, there's no hope. Okay, it's nothing basically to talk about. The kids is out the picture. The kids is gone. The kids is in good hands. So I have no more to say. Strong Mommy Chrissy, hey, the best with her. Okay, I have no more to say about none of them. I think I have talked my good 4 years self-dry. So anyways, y'all, let's jump into it. I am going to put a clip out of yesterday's video that I posted on Hershey Me. A lot of y'all, if y'all follow me on Hershey Me, you already seen it. So it will be a replay over here. So I'm going to start out and just show you that clip, and then I'm basically going to fly right on into this reaction. So on today's video though, y'all, I have been observing, okay, even though I've been on Hershey Me getting my mind, body, and soul and everything I need to get together, I have been observing Nika Busy Life 10 edition. Hey girl, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. You probably met a lot of other reactors, but hey, it's Lala, and I feel, at the end of the day, when I ran across her channel, y'all, I was just like, what the? But then I sat back and then I said, it looks like I didn't really, know the whole full rundown, but that's why I had to, sit back and watch every video, listen to what she's given, watch everything that she is giving before I come on here and speak. Because then that's where I say we have spoke about them 3 moms for a long time, but then you have somebody that come on that's more fucking worse off, and I'm just saying. And so that's where I say, I gotta go back over to Islala because I gotta introduce myself and say, hold up, wait just a minute, okay? At the end of the day, as I was saying, I've been observing, okay? And y'all, if I'm looking that way, I'm looking at the screen. I've been observing, okay? I've been just watching her actions and the things she's doing. I've been listening to every word that she's been speaking about her past, speaking about her trauma, speaking about everything that she has been through, speaking about the relationship with her mother that she don't have because her mother don't want to have a relationship with her. Speaking about that, okay? I also been watching her coming on to the YouTube streets, and I would call it panhandling, basically coming to her supporters for support. But then that's where you say, at what point, at what time do you shut that off or you try to do different? You understand? So then that's where I looked at, okay, you struggling, you have all these kids, you understand? But it's a lot of us, and I'm just going to say a lot of us that deal with so much of our past trauma, okay? Or deal with so many issues of not being loved by our parents or whatever the case may be, and then that's where we try to cover it or suppress it with having kids. But then that's where you're not understanding that you are bringing these innocent kids into this world, and at the end of the day they have to suffer because you don't have enough, you can't give enough. But then that's where I would take it back, and it's not that you can't give enough or have enough, it's that you're not putting forward an effort to make things happen for your foundation, for the kids that you sit back here and you created. You understand? So then that's where I also noticed where she jumped off of TikTok, because TikTok, wasn't having a shit, and they had her kids taken away. And at the end of the day, she come back and she bash and talk about TikTok and talk about how evil people is of having her kids taken away. So then that's where she come on the YouTube streets, and I guess she want to feel that the YouTube streets is basically accepting and understand her past and the things that she been through, and understand her situation of her being not only in a struggle, but I would call it a over struggle. But then that's where I say, Some people are understanding and some people are not understanding. You understand? And then that's where you have it's Lala. I have to jump shift and jump back and say, hold up. It's not what you think in the YouTube streets. It's not what you think in the YouTube streets to always feel that it's okay to have your hand out. You understand? Because then that's where I say every video I have watched, what are you doing to change the situation besides sitting here turning the camera on? It's easy. But it's even easier to go out there and just try to find a job to provide because you have so many. But it's not okay. Okay. It's not okay. But if I find it where my supporters give here and there to support me, and I call it support, then that's not that much I have to do. Okay. Just show my life of what I'm giving. But you showing your life of what you giving them kids are going through. Then showing your life of what you giving while you sleeping in the bed and all your kids is on the floor. That's a problem. That's an issue. Now I understand. Now she has moved. She has moved into a bigger space, a double wide trailer, as she would say. But then that's where I find it's a problem if I'm watching your video and you go into your closet and you want to show every pair of flip-flop that you have with the fucking fur, okay? But then when I look at these kids, the clothes is too big. The clothes don't fit. The clothes is what people then gave you. But what are you actually going out and spending and providing for your kids? I'd rather for my kids to have more than me than what I have. I'd rather for them to have the good things than me go in my closet and want to show you how crazy I am over flip-flops. But then that's where I say, why do your kids have to wear things from other people? It's not nothing wrong with it, y'all. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. It's nothing wrong with it. But something is wrong with it when I can doll myself up and make sure my hair is together. But when it comes to my kids, my middle school child, I don't know what to do with her hair. I don't know what to do. So let me put it in 3 puff balls. And then that's where I say, y'all, a lot of people can speak good words. And a lot of people can fall for the good words that is spoken. But you can sit here on here all day, as I just said in my clip, and say that you're a good mother and I love my kids and this and that. But then that's where I say we have watched so many women, we have watched them cook for their kids and they don't even cook with love. They don't even prepare the dinner with love. They don't even comb their hair or clean their face or wash them up or whatever they giving. It's not with love. But I can't blame you for that because at the end of the day, your mother did not give you that. Okay, it took your grandmother to give you that. Then that's where I would say at the end of the day, while you are having all these kids, and then I would say that it's hard for you to take care of. Okay, it's hard for you to take care of, but then the other half does not step in to say, hey, I want better for my kids, so let me help you get out of this situation. No, because he's over there good. He's over there good with his wife, or he's over there good with the new girl. Okay, I'm just saying, he's a bounce around, okay? It seems like all he's good for is making kids. And it takes the women to be strong enough to say, no, I'm worth more than this. My kids should have more than this. You understand? Instead of settling. That's what I would say. But then I find it's a problem when you come on here and you're moving, okay? You're moving to have better, but then I need to come to my supporters and say, I need $400 for my lights. Do you not think other people are struggling just because they watch and support you? Does that mean that they have to give? It's all about giving if they want to. How can I help you? You understand? But so many of y'all have all these kids and knowing that you can't provide for them. But now that there's a thing with social media, let me go on social media and make sure I put my Cash App up. Make sure I hold my hand out and say, hey, I need help. Y'all, can y'all send me this? Can you do this? Well, it's nothing wrong with helping somebody that's struggling. That's what you say. But at the end of the day, by having your 3rd or 4th kid, you already knew what position you was in. I'm just saying, you knew if the position was getting better or if it wasn't getting better. I'm just saying, and as looking at it, it's not getting better. Okay? I will also say CPS wouldn't have grabbed your kids or snatched your kids if the situation didn't look like what everybody was saying, but it looks that way. Then I look over in the refrigerator, y'all. It always look empty, okay? But it's so crazy how she fried chicken every day. But what are these kids eating that's basically healthy besides starches and chicken? feeding them, all that matters. But I seen corn and I seen a little bit of cabbage, but I ain't seen nothing else. I ain't seen no green. I ain't seen no green bean. I ain't seen no broccoli. I ain't seen none of that. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You can eat chicken. Yeah, you can eat that. But they need different types of food. And are you giving them that? That's all I'm going to say. Then I ran across a short where the baby I was draining some green stuff. But the doctor said it's okay. What's really going on here? Okay. So this is somebody that I want to come in and I want to talk about. As much as she posts, as much as I want to talk. You understand? And this is what type of women we have out here that will bear all these kids and have all these kids, but can't give them good. Okay? Can't give them good. Knowing that I'm struggling and I'm suffering through different things with my mental and my emotions, a trauma in my past, but I continue to have these kids. But then that's where you lay everything upon them, and then that's where you say, it's not your fault. But do you really know how to actually love each one because you didn't have the nurture from your mother? Then it says, how do you deal with seeing certain things that happen to your brother with your uncle and being abused and you being abused and your sister and all those things? How do you deal with that? Okay. Do you deal with that by making kids? And then that's where you say a lot of y'all make so many kids. It's because you're trying to suppress your feelings, or are you trying to feel loved, or are you missing out on something that you didn't have? But it's not these innocent kids' fault. You understand? That's what I want to say, y'all. And then that's where you have the father come in that only thing he can do is take the kids to the park or give them some kisses on the forehead, maybe take some for the weekend, but it's not relieving the situation when you know we had all these kids together. And I would think it takes more than one parent to take care of all those kids. It's not easy. And then at the end of the day, you have your oldest daughter. It's not her job. She don't have no kids yet. It's not her job to have to do and give or even take care. She should be enjoying her life as being young, I would say. But no, I'm trying to give a helping hand to my mama because I see the struggle. I'm in the struggle. I've been through the struggle. And then that's where it says it's no longer just a struggle. It's an over struggle. It's an overkill, okay? It's not fair for your kids at all. The things that they are going through right now and the things that they are seeing, it's not okay. Then I heard someone say she allowed her kids to be abused. I wouldn't put it past that because at the end of the day, she was abused. And at the end of the day, she's seen abuse. So this is something that I digest. How do I get rid of it after I digest it? It's still there. You're walking around with it. You understand? You could tell by the way you speak and the way that you talk. But you say, hey, I'm just yelling. This is the way I talk. Me and my kids have fun. Your actions speak everything. Your actions speak louder than the chicken that you fry every fucking day. It speaks loud. It speaks loud that you need help. Okay? It speaks loud that you need to stop. Stop coming to your supporters like it's their problem to take care of your kids. And then that's where I say, if you know that you don't have enough and you know that it's hard out here, what do you do as a mother of 10, as you would say? Because then that's where you say your busy life at doing what? Frying chicken? I'm not understanding. Frying chicken and popping sodas? I'm trying to understand. How's your life so busy? Your life should be busy enough taking care of your kids, getting on somebody's job, going to door to door, doing some DoorDash or Uber Eats, or doing something to bring in more income instead of waiting. You have 10 kids. You in a struggle. You don't have time to wait till the 21st of every month for money. Okay, these kids got to eat every day. Okay, not just one meal, but multiple meals. And then I don't understand, how is it that your your supporters send you money? You go buy one pizza. For all these kids, the only thing they can get is 2 slices. And then that's where I say, 2 of my kids eat 1 box of pizza. Because my 7-year-old is eating more than 2 slices. My 16-year-old is eating more than 2 slices. So how does that work for them kids? But then you say it's a snack. Okay. But the way they eating like they hungry. And how you feed them, then that's where I say, as I spoke on the other mommy, it's not a fucking enough. Just saying. It is hard out here. It's not only hard for you, it's hard for a lot of people. But then it's hard for a lot of people to sit back in the background and see what you are giving, see what you are displaying. It's hard for a lot of people to watch and look at your kids and see how they look so unkept. But you look so well put together. It's a problem. Okay? I'm just saying. And then it's a problem if you can get on here and you can go to the hair store and you can spend little coins and nickels and dimes buying nose rings, but you need people to help or send money to buy juice or little popsicles or little small things. Every coin you have right now should be going to your kids, should be going to provide for your foundation. That's what I would say. At the end of the day, if you know you're in a struggle, stop the struggle or try to change the struggle by stop having all these babies. But y'all continue and do it and do it and do it because you in your fun time. And at the end of the day, when the guy just get up and leave, then you stuck. But then that's where I want to start my YouTube channel or whatever platform I am on social media. And now, no longer is this my burden and my problem or his problem, but it's my supporters' problem. You understand? Everything I need, if my kids need anything, I'm going to my supporters. Well, that's not what it's for. Okay? Your supporters give if they want to give. Okay? But throwing your sympathy out at me, throwing your past trauma and all the issues out here for the sympathy, it can't work every time. That's where I said in my other video, go get help. Okay? Your soul needs surgery. Your eyes have seen a lot. Your ears have heard a lot. Okay? There's no way that you can just stroll through life and continue to have kids and not help yourself. If you can't even help yourself, how can you help your kids? That's what I want to know. Okay? You come on here saying, Nika, busy life. I don't see you busy at all. Because if you was busy or more busy, you could change your situation and quit relying on your supporters to give you every dime for everything. I'm just saying, if you're moving in a double wide, where was the father? These are y'all kids. He couldn't help you with the lights. I'm just saying. It makes no sense. And it doesn't matter how you title things or what the father is doing by taking them to the park. But is he feeding them? Is he providing for them? Is he helping you in any type of way? That's all I'm saying on this beautiful Thursday. You understand? Y'all make your own self look bad. And then you get mad or upset when someone has something to say. Well, don't display what you're displaying. You understand? I don't blame the TikTok people for having your kids taken. I don't. Because the things that I see, it don't look okay. Okay, you put yourself first and you leave your kids last. Get your butt up out the bed and put all your kids up in the bed and you go sleep on the floor. I mean, how would you do that? How do you like that? I also watched a video of her doing basically a get ready with me morning routine. Do these kids not have toothbrush? Do they not know how to brush their teeth every day? That's what I want to know. Because sometimes we as content creators come on and want to give certain things, but certain things is not in place to give it. So let me go buy this item so I can come on and show this and that. But watching the kids is basically the action. They didn't know what to do with the toothbrush or how to brush their teeth. And then that's where I say, is these kids really unkept, okay, or not taken care of? You can fix a hot meal. That's cool. But what else are you giving them as a mother? That's what I want to know. And then I also want to talk about the daughter did a prank. The oldest daughter did a prank, a poop prank on her. Did you not hear her call her daughter a bitch and a hoe? I'm just saying. And I don't even want to be cussing in this video. But then that's where I heard someone say, hey, she need parenting classes. We all need parenting classes sometimes because we don't know what to give sometimes or how to do. But if I've been in a whole bunch of trauma and I never had love from the woman who birthed me, okay, never had it, how can I pass that on? Because I don't really know what to give. I don't really know how to speak. Because all my mom did was speak down on me. So how do you do for your kids? Everything that you do with these kids is rough. You can't even wipe their face correctly. Can't even comb their hair with care. It's like you don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. But I continue to say I love my kids. I'm a good mom. We all can say we're a good mom. But our actions can always tell the fucking truth. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all for this video. If y'all like this video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I ask that you do subscribe. Okay? And if you're lost, I'm pretty sure y'all not lost. But I'm talking about Nika, Busy Life 10 edition. I'm just saying. This is where she want to display everything that's taking place at this time and at this moment. This is where she wants to panhandle, trying to pull money out of her supporters' pockets to take care of all her kids, and not only all her kids, but her bills and everything else that she need. But she continued to have kids. And she continued to talk about all the kids she would have had if she wouldn't have had a miscarriage. Then that's where I ask y'all, what the hell is wrong with this situation? Or I would even say, what the hell is wrong with her? Anyways, y'all.